The biggest issue with crypto mining is this energy usage. We've seen this over the last 12 months. Elon Musk especially over the last 6 months talking about the negative impact that crypto mining has on the environment. On this channel, I'm a big believer in sustainable energy. I've got my own playlist. I did a video yesterday on how the countries need to go green. Everywhere is in dire straits, and we are only really looking to invest on this channel in stocks that are doing things better for the future. And I'm delighted to say that I have been investing and talking about a company on this channel for the best part of a year now that has yesterday announced it is climate positive, and it is the first in this space to do so, setting a very high bar and standard for the rest of those crypto mining companies. I'm super excited to get into today's video, guys.
Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not.
What's the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy Wholesale with Damien. Of course, you know the crack. You're very much welcome. Anyone new to the channel, hit like, hit subscribe, help me grow the channel. This channel is all about sustainable energy, going green, stocks that are doing things different, long holds for the future, all that good stuff. I've got playlists. I did a video yesterday on how countries need to go green. It's all exciting, guys. Make sure to get involved. Leave your comments down below on your thoughts on this one. We're going straight into the report that came out yesterday by Argo Blockchain's CEO, Peter Wall. It was about 11-minute video that he put on YouTube, going through all this detail. Just to make it easy, guys, I've went through it, I've stripped it, I've cut it down to about 4.5 minutes for you, but I would still recommend watching the full video, but I've cut out and made the main points very easy for you to view. We're going to view this now, we're going to talk about that and some other exciting stuff at the end of the video, so stay tuned.
But first I want to just talk about why we've done this, why we have a climate strategy and why it's important. I think a lot of you know that the UN just put out a climate report recently, just last week, and it says that humans are unequivocally warming the planet, and we're in the kind of last stages of when we're actually able to do something. So we feel like as a company and as humans on this planet, it's important for us to do something. It's part of the Argo company ethos. So the main highlight of the report is that Argo is now climate positive, which means we have gone beyond climate neutrality or being net zero. We are actually carbon negative is another way of saying it. You'll see lots of other companies starting to use this language. IKEA, for instance, it now considers themselves climate positive. And at the end of the day, it means that we are reducing more greenhouse gas emissions than our value chain emits. The second main highlight of the report is that we've built some new partnerships, most significantly with the United Nations Climate Neutral Now initiative. We've taken the pledge, and so we're going to be measuring, reducing, contributing, and reporting our emissions on a yearly basis. And those are two really significant things. We are the first cryptocurrency mining company to do either of them. With Guidehouse was we had them assess our emissions for 2020. So that is measuring, what the scope 1, 2, and 3 emissions are. And scope 1 emissions are emissions that are direct greenhouse gas emissions. And we don't really have any of those. Those are as if we were, would be creating, emissions coming straight out of our facilities. And that's not something that Argo really does. That's more of like a power plant. Or the scope 2 emissions are greenhouse gas emissions that come from indirect. So in our case, pretty much all of our scope 2 emissions come from electricity generation from utilities that we are tapping into. Specifically in the United States, because in Canada we're using hydropower. In the US, at our co-hosted facilities with Core Scientific, it's a mix of energy. 50% of it is from clean sources, and 50% is from carbon emitting sources. So that was the main. That's where the main gist of our 2020 emissions come from. And scope 3 emissions are from the value chain. In our case, specifically the supply chain. You can see most of our emissions from 2020 come from electricity usage. And this is the math for the 2021 emission projections, which again is fairly straightforward math. And in this case, Core Scientific, who, as you guys know, is our US hosting partner, has already mitigated their 2021 greenhouse gas emissions. They have used some offsets, renewable energy credits. So for 2021, it's only scope 3 emissions that are projected to be used by Argo. The first is that we've bought renewable energy credits for 2020 and projected 2021. For the REC purchases, we have focused on North American RECs. For 2020, hydro and wind RECs, and for 2021, again, Core purchased them, and those were wind green E RECs. So for the VER purchases, our contributions there will go towards 2 projects, and we've split the contribution 50% and 50%. 50% is going to a project in North America, and the other 50% is going to a project in China. And again, these are specific projects. The one is the Doe Mountain Forestry Project that is trying to have an impact on sustainable habitat. Both of the VER projects are designed to help reduce emissions. This forestry project does that by providing a natural carbon sink, a natural form of carbon capture, as it were, keeping as much forestry land standing as possible achieves that. And the other project in China is a waste heat project. Again, the VERs that we have purchased are very well respected. One is from the Gold Standard certification folks, and the other is the American Carbon Registry. We have now signed the United Nations Climate Neutral Now initiative. We've taken the pledge, and essentially that's a statement on Argo's part to measure our greenhouse gas emissions, try to reduce them, and to report annually on our emissions. And again, we're the first cryptocurrency mining company to do this. I think maybe the first crypto company full stop to do this. So it's an important initiative, and it's a way for us to really kind of set a high standard for other folks in the space. Other things we've done this year, which we've talked a lot about, is signing the Crypto Climate Accord and being the first cryptocurrency miners to do that. And secondly, to announce the creation of TerraPool, which is going to be the world's first Bitcoin mining pool powered by clean energy.
So what do you think of that, guys? If you are interested in crypto mining, if you are interested in the environment, if you're interested in both of those things, everything he has said there has got to have got you horny, guys, no doubt about it. And you can see, if we go on, just type in Argo blockchain into the news, guys, 20 hours, 23 hours, it's just news report after news report. Talking about becoming climate positive. Peter Wall is built cryptocurrency marathon. You know, it's just all positive news. And it's really exciting following all the other previous stuff we've talked about. The earnings, which were phenomenal only a week or so ago. We've got the Texas site coming up, IPOs coming up. It's exciting, guys, it really is. And I'll share the link here to the last video. And down in the description below, I've actually listed all my Argo videos, guys. You can go in and have a check of them. What I also want to talk about is this article, Simply Wall Street, guys. Brokers are upgrading their views on Argo blockchain with these new forecasts. Argo blockchain shareholders will have a reason to smile today, with analysts making substantial upgrades to this year's statutory forecast. Consensus estimates suggesting that investors could expect greatly increased statutory revenues and earnings per share, with the analysts modeling a real improvement in the business performance, guys. Not surprised, this will be on the back of their earnings. Following the upgrade, the latest consensus from Argo blockchain's dual analysis for revenues of UK 79 million in 2021, which would reflect a sizable 104% improvement in sales compared to the last 12 months. Price target £2.45. You would take that all day long, guys. And just to summarize, the bottom line is the most important thing to take away from this upgrade is that the analysts upgraded their earnings per share estimates for the year, expecting improving business conditions. They also upgraded their revenue estimates for the year, and sales are expected to grow faster than the wider market. The lack of change in the price target is puzzling, but with a serious upgrade to this year's earnings expectations, it might be time to take another look at Argo blockchain. And I fully agree with that, guys. We've talked about in one of my first videos we ever did on Argo blockchain, we compared it to RIOT blockchain, another big player in this space. And guys, you know my thoughts. The reason I'm investing in Argo blockchain is being proven today. They're doing something different, setting the bar. The only way this isn't going to work out extremely well is if it's all a lie. This is going to the moon, guys. I'm so excited about Argo blockchain. I just need to get more money in Argo blockchain. I'd love to hear your thoughts on Argo blockchain. I've actually got more in the pipeline for another video already. I'm so pumped about it, guys. I know you are all invested in it with me. This is one of my most popular stocks on this channel, and for good reason. Can't get enough Argo blockchain. Thank you to everyone that's watched. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, help me grow. Until the next one, guys, I'll catch you then. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah,
Coincidence.
yeah.
Coincidence.
Something that happens by chance, I think not.